What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-point conversion radio. They got all of it, and they keep it funky. Let's get it.
What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We are back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge. Let me fix my hat, man. And I'm here with my guy all the way to my right, like always, my guy Mace. What up, Mace?
Baby, Wednesday. Weather was perfect today. Oh my God. It's hard to believe it. I don't think people understand how tripolar the weather in Atlanta is, but we were just freezing last week. Today it felt like spring. Unbelievable weather. I seen mugs cooking out. I seen everybody had the top back. Of course, the car washes were jumping today. Atlanta not a real place, everybody. Please don't get confused. This is not a real place. It's really Wakanda. This is really Wakanda. Yeah.
Hey,
without a doubt.
You're right, dog. Man, this is why I started to like Atlanta when I first moved down here. Well, after I first, that was one of the reasons I did like about Atlanta, just the weather. It's just a great day, man. Beautiful outside, man.
It's crazy, man. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I think sometimes God just be, giving you signs and just, it'd be crazy, man. I just was like looking around the day out. It was like, how we get today.
I'm with you,
because,
dog.
like, if you could just like rewind a week ago. I mean, we were around here like, no, I had to break out all the trap coats. You know what I'm saying? Like all the scullies, like no cap. Like, look at this. I had to go in the dungeon and just break out all the scullies because I'm sitting here like, yeah, bro, it was a different kind of cold. And then the day you really could have wore shorts. I mean, you probably can get pneumonia, but you could have wore shorts today. Everybody
in Chicago, they would have been wearing shorts today. Everybody been playing ball at the park and all of that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nah, I'm with you, dog. I had to go rushing by my daughter coat out last week, looking to find all the coats going. I'm like, dang, we're gonna online shopping for coats. Yeah, so
isn't it crazy how? Because and it's some of our parents always tell us, yeah, when you don't have to pay for it, yeah, you think you can get a new coat every year, just lose your coat. You don't know what nothing is. Yeah, when they get older, they'll be like, yeah, they gonna have like 12 coats. Yeah, I got that coat like 6 years ago. I still got it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What up, Jacob? Yeah,
Jacob, what it do, my guy? What it do?
45 degrees after it's been cold all winter. Everybody gonna be out playing ball, riding bikes and all that, man. Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy weather today in Atlanta, man. This was, cue up that Eric Roberson song. They was picture perfect. Picture perfect day, dog. Picture perfect.
And we're gonna get to the sports, but this is one of them days, dog. If you just let me shoot a little one of text right quick. You felt like a little, G today. So, you said something to say something about the sunshine and compare them two together, right? Oh boy.
It's crazy.
Anyway, man.
Yeah.
Got a great show lineup for you, man. Even though it's not a lot of sports popping on, but we got a great show for you, man. We're talking about the situation with Bronny. I already know Jacob gonna be comedian today during that segment, but we're gonna talk about Bronny, man. Just the situation as far as
I blame the Lakers, but we're gonna get into it. Yeah.
Is it time to let him go, or is it wrong, or was JJ wrong? Whatever. We're gonna get into all of that.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna talk about Adam Silver, man. Said something that everybody's panicking about. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll get into it. You know, everybody's panicking, but yeah, and then we also we got to talk about the All-Star reserves, man. We're gonna come up with our All-Star reserves. We're gonna put our heads together. Y'all can help us and come up.
It's so crazy. The reserves I got probably can beat the All-Star team. Oh, listen. But as we get to that, I can't wait because all of this stuff is the reason why people are super turned off by the NBA. The NBA got so many problems. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It does. So
good luck, NBA. Good luck, NBA.
Good luck. Also, we are talking NFL. So you know what? And I came up with this. I'm sorry, but reason why I'm bringing this up because I know it was this past Sunday, but it's a lot of mixed emotions about this, about that fourth down by the Buffalo Bills. Did they make it? Didn't they make it? Refs cheated or whatever. We're gonna get into it. Also, man, we got to talk about the coaching vacancies. They're pretty much done except for New Orleans, you know, in which New Orleans can take their time. If I was New Orleans, I would take my time. I don't know who they're gonna hire, but I would take my time for real because
people keep turning them down.
Yeah, right.
People keep turning them down. They're down to the one guy they want, but
right.
They want him. He don't want them. One of those type deals. So whatever.
Right, Jacob. Yeah, they won't try. What up, TJ? TJ said he going.
TJ, let me be your OC. Let me be your OC.
Right.
yeah. Let me be your OC. I'm gonna dial it up.
Oh, look, because we going to the Super Bowl, so he gonna be with. Yeah, he going to interview.
TJ, I'm gonna dial it up. You'll love my playbook. You'll love my playbook. So fire.
Also, man, and then we just gonna have fun, man. We got the stop it moment. We got what's on our mind. We got quick hits. Also, ask a doc. So it's gonna be fun. What up, Marlon? It's gonna be fun. So let your family and friends know they listen to the show live, man. We're on the 3 Point Conversion Facebook page, also the 3 Point Conversion YouTube channel, man. And we're gonna be on the 3pointconversion.com as well. So all right, man, it's time to get to these quick hits. Let's get it. And first off, you saw that Caitlin Clark, she turned down to participate with the All-Star Special Challenge between the WNBA player and an NBA player with three. Because last year was dope with
Sabrina.
Yeah, that was dope. She just lost, right?
Yeah. Steph had to hit them last two to beat her.
Yeah. But it was dope though. It was dope. But she's saying she's not doing it, man. And I told y'all, man, it's so funny how the the Boston Celtics, LA Lakers, Chicago, Indiana. It's so scary because Bird would participate in this.
Yeah.
But she reminds me so much of Bird. Like she's not for the hey y'all, look at me up. Yeah. That's not her. She don't want it. She ain't got to do it. She, I don't think and I understand it now because of social media. You know what I'm saying? I think Bird would have probably been the same way, but Bird is such a competitor, and she is too. But I think just because of what's going on, I really It's tech, but
Jacob, sweep left, sweep right. Yes, and my quarterback gonna be on the center. No shotgun plays in my playbook, big dog. No shotgun plays.
running them far and near plays. But anyway, you remember how Manny be far and near?
Let's go far right
Right,
motion.
right. But yeah. So like I said, I'm not mad at her for not participating.
Nah,
You know, it's what it is. I get it.
yeah.
Moving on. Bill Belichick came out and said that Tom Brady or the Lombardi Trophy, which is the Lombardi Trophy now, but the Super Bowl trophy should be named after Tom Brady since he has the most rings. I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, I would say, dog, can he, as Charles Barkley was saying, I mean, let him, you know, he probably rolling in his grave. Like, let him chill. Like, he just got there, but I'm not mad at it, bro. He got the most Super Bowls. I mean, because look, if it ain't Belichick, well, it is Tom Brady because Belichick only has 6 and Brady got 7. So
Yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah.
named after Lombardi because he had the most at the time. So
Right.
what say you?
No, no. Let's not do that. Can we just let
Right,
things
so like
can we just let things be traditional? Like, do we have to change everything?
right. I
Like,
feel you.
stop. Because at the end of the day, football is the ultimate team game. And Tom Brady would not have won all these Super Bowls without his team. It's not like he just put all these teams on his shoulders.
No,
And
right.
especially on those first few. I mean, Vinatieri, I mean, Goat Vinatieri can say, I need some of that goatness because I kicked us to 3 of them.
Right.
So nah, let's not do that. Belichick, let's just focus on NIL, that all the NIL money that you got at UNC. You just changed. You're going back to natural grass at UNC. Michael Jordan said that, what budget?
Mm-hmm.
No budget in North Carolina. So let's just go buy all the good players. So I mean,
Oof.
Belichick, you don't
Yeah.
have time to be worried about who the Lombardi Trophy is named after. Let it go, my guy.
Hey, I gotta Mike asked for it, so I gotta give it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. So I mean, I understand what you're saying. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad. I wouldn't be if it changed. What I'm saying is, if it changed, why wouldn't it be him right now? Because he's the only one that can say he has 7.
Yeah, but
Like
still.
only person in the NFL, only in NFL history.
Are we gonna name the championship trophy after Robert Orr because he got more championships than everybody currently? No, we're not. So let's
Yeah,
stop.
but Mace, true, but Mace, still, they named that after Bill Russell. And he got the most.
Yeah, but Bill Russell is like, I mean, it was years. Like Tom Brady is like still fresh
Right,
out.
I feel
Tom
that. Yeah, I agree
Brady,
with
Tom
that.
Brady doing games on TV. Imagine Tom Brady doing the game, and now the Tom Brady trophy goes like GTFOH, man. Let's go.
Yeah, man. How many off
Oh,
color jokes have we heard in this trash talk? And no one tried calling canceling them in the craziest cancer. Yeah, that's true. But that's why I say it's social media, though. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's social media. I think that's the reason why you can't. I compare her like Bird because her demeanor is just like it. She's very competitive.
Yeah.
She don't like the limelight. Bird didn't either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
it's
She
just
good
now
with it.
social media is just like crazy, and
And
she like, I'm good on that.
and
I
it
think Bird
and
would
it
have been the
doesn't
same way.
and it doesn't help her. Like her
Right? It
her,
doesn't.
her doing that, what, like, man, Nike gave her $28 million. And she's somewhere on the yacht hanging out with Taylor Swift. So
I'm good. Yeah.
yeah, whatever.
At the games and stuff. Moving on. Speaking of a nice segue, Brittney Griner, dog, is coming to the A. Bruh, when I saw that,
I love it. I
I do
love it.
too.
I
I
love
do
it.
too.
And I love it because one of my partners tagged me on the post earlier because we cover the WNBA, and I'm like, they're like, is the move huge? It's very huge, simply because the biggest thing that's hurt the dream the last few years, size. We don't have any size in the middle. Now we have that size that we have now. Oh, and by the way, Brittney can score on the other
Yeah.
end too. So she's gonna affect so many shots defensively for this team. I loved it, but when I saw it, I was happy.
And then
I was like much needed.
What's dope about this is, and Angel is Angel McCourty. How am I saying? Am I saying it right? Angel
McCutchery.
McCutchery. My bad.
Yeah.
Angel. She was a star, no doubt, in the league, but Atlanta Dream has never had that polarizing figure. That figure that just, oh, this is a big time person. Even though she's in her what 12th season, 13th, something like that.
Yeah.
She still is a huge figure, like a big, you know what I'm saying? Like a big deal. So to have that in Atlanta, that's so dope. Then you got Alicia Gray turned into everybody love Alicia Gray, dog.
What have I been saying? What have I been telling y'all? What have I been telling y'all?
Yeah, you've been saying it. You've been saying it.
Yeah, everybody was going about Ryan and her sometime behind. We know what we're gonna get from Alicia.
But I say this though. If we can get that Ryan, like you said, I don't know which Ryan is this. The Ryan that's
three on three Ryan is a problem.
What?
She
and
is
talking too.
Yeah.
Flexing and everything.
She's always had that skill set though, man. Her skill set is crazy.
Yeah, she just had an attitude with it. And then last but not least, man, this is unfortunate. An 18-year-old Temple student died from they were on a light pole and celebrating the Eagles championship game, and and fell off and died, man. It's just like horrible, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but this I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that. And he's gonna be celebrated in Philly because I don't know if people have ever like traveled to Philly to see a game. Just the culture of Philadelphia, fanatical for real.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so crazy. As I got cousins up there now, and again, if one more of them send me anything by Gilly, I'm telling you now. It's up. It's so up. But you just had to know that, and they just talked about how crazy the city was.
Right.
You know, that they partied, like they played the early game. People partied in Philly to like 3-4 in the morning because they're going to the Super Bowl. You saw the video. Paul George got caught in the traffic.
Right.
You know, so it's like, no.
Yeah, Philly ain't no joke.
They gave zero else about Paul George. They're like, bro, you ain't won nothing, man. We don't care about you. We walking. Stay in your car, Paul George. So, very tragic incident. But
I'm gonna tell you, to me, what I like about Philly fans, whatever, and I can respect. Hold on. There's no jokes that kids celebrate Philly invincible. Yeah, I've been right.
Yeah.
Nah, I told him Mike want to go and where's Bears fans, and TJ Bentley want to go and where's talk. You know, I talk mess when I go to games.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, dog. When Philly people tell you, hey, dog, don't go there.
Dude, snatched the hat off my cousin's head. We went to a Cowboys Eagle game, and like I say, I've been to several games when it was in the old state before they moved up to the link, and I learned then it like my dad. One year he was like, "Hey, do not wear nothing Dallas Cowboys. We're just going to the game, root in silence, all that." These people here are truly crazy. Nah, they're crazy.
Hey, I'm trying to tell TJ, I'm like, hey, dog, I'm too old to be fighting now, dog. Like, I am too old to be trying to get in a brawl, and I'm not doing that no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm maybe when I was like in my 20s, early 30s, I'll be ready to, man, whatever. But Philly people were telling me, don't do that. Don't, just be good, man. So yeah. I don't know, man. You know what, Jacob? I kind of disagree, because what I like about Philly fans, to me, they the most realest fans in the NFL. Like, cause they'll boo their players, they'll talk real, they'll cheer their players. I mean, they're real. Like, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna leave. I just know of Dallas fans. You're not like this, but Dallas fans, they're oblivious. sometimes.
I'm in the fan transfer portal.
That's right. We're gonna talk about that later on. That's right. My bad. So I can say that.
I'm unbothered by that.
I can say that. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bear fans, we're probably the most dumbest fans of all. We all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's but Philly, at least they agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you suck, you suck. They're gonna keep it real. They're like Philly fans of Eagles. They remind me of a Madison Square Garden type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the real. So, save your fights when you have a wife and kids and protect them. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
People in Philly don't care though. They don't care. They like, yeah, whatever.
Right. Jacob put this earlier, man. Told you, Jacob.
Dude. Rim shot.
But all right, man. So that wraps up quick hits. Yo. So let's get to it, dog. Bronny last night played 15 minutes, played extended minutes, and he was 0 for 5, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. I forgot how many turnovers he had, but he didn't look good. For this, we're just gonna go right to it. Do you blame JJ Redick for putting him in like this? Because JJ said, we just came from back to back, and I felt like, let's rest the others, give him a shot. He's like, but he didn't think. He said, when I think about it now, he been playing great in the G League, balling, but then you bring him in. It's a national televised game. It's in Philly. He just getting off the plane. What he said, it wasn't a good idea. So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean this is bad all the way around. GM LeBron, Pelinka, JJ Redick, because here's the problem. There aren't any Tyrone Maxeys in the G League.
Right.
And when Maxey saw who was guarding him last night, he went crazy. They all went crazy. They were like, hey, Bronny was the mismatch all.
Yeah.
When Bronny was in the game, they basically ran 4 down and they all went at Bronny. They all went at Bronny. And it was just like, you talking about killing the guy's confidence. Because again, to do what he's doing in the G League is one thing, but these are the guys up here. And oh, by the way, Embiid and Paul George out. So all these other guys who've been looking to get shots.
Yeah.
I almost felt bad for Bronny out there because it's like somebody got to throw in the towel. Like, get him out of there because the longer he's the guy's gonna go for 60 out here. If you keep Bronny, just imagine if Bronny had to play 25, 30 minutes. It was just bad. I felt bad for him
because the thing is, like, you put him in that spotlight. I just think right now it's going to take, I think once he has a game where, even if he scored like he goes 2 for 3, something like that. But let's say he has a game where he scores 8 to 10 points. It's late. They're getting blown out or they're blowing someone else out. And he has a game where he gets 10 to 12 points and 2 steals, 3 or 4 rebounds, assist or 2. I think you will see him calm down because right now I think it's just the fact that he knows it's the pressure. He's LeBron's son.
Yeah.
Everybody's either cheering for him or hates him, so he gets to understand what his father's dealing with. And it's funny because most of the crowd is really cheering for him. Like, they're not really booing him. I mean, that's social media.
They want to see us succeed. They boo his pops more than they boo him because they don't really know him. Like, he hadn't done anything to nobody. LeBron dropped a dime to him. He wasn't ready for the pass. How he wasn't ready for the pass, I don't know. He's been playing with his dad his whole life. You got to know your daddy gonna drop one off to you. But it's just, this is a different ball game. Like, G League. I mean, we've covered G League one night, and you go see the NBA the next night.
Mm-hmm.
Two totally different games.
Yeah.
Two totally different games, and so I just wonder because I'm kind of noticing a pattern a little bit. Like national televised games, Bronny's gonna be dressed. Those like standalone games where it's just the Lakers, it seems like Bronny dressed for those games. So it's like somebody's strategically making sure on these type nights, Bronny is in uniform
Right.
for whatever reason.
Now
Let
call it
him.
out and say it. You know what the reason is. We know what
I
the
mean,
reason
I know,
is.
but this is what I'm saying. So I lay the blame on GM LeBron, GM Palinka, and JJ Reddick. Somebody has to be like, guys, let's let him play an entire season in the G League.
Yeah.
G League over. I mean, like when you were on JV and they call you up the varsity, you sit on the end of the bench. You just want guys that are experienced it, not have him come play like meaningful minutes.
Right.
Because again, the plus minus when he was in the way up, dudes were getting buckets on Bronny, and they couldn't wait to give it. It's like they were taking turns, like, oh.
Yeah.
And you know what it is when you the man, it was just coach.
Yeah, I knew what it was. Like they did Lonzo.
Coach, barbecue chicken,
Yep.
coach.
Yep.
Let's get him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I just think I hear you, Vince, as far as staying another year. That could have been done too, but I understand the reason why they brought him. Like May said, put him in the G League, like make him more of a if he was a two-way player, it would have been better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting a guarantee, with the two-way player, you go spend most of your time at the G League. I mean, I would put him in. I would bring him in the game before the All-Star break. You already know they rest because LeBron and AD playing, so they probably gonna chill and rest, whatever. Nobody care about that game before the
Yeah.
All-Star break. Everybody
Yeah. Time to count
relaxing.
again. Just one more reason everybody hates the NBA.
Right. So bring him in for that. Let him play. But like I said, I guarantee you, I'm like Marlon. Once he get that one game where he gets his confidence going, he gets a dunk or he gets 10, 12 points. Because you saw it in the G League. When he got in the G League, he struggled at first. But when he had that big game, now all of a sudden he balling.
Let him build from that.
Right.
Let him, dude. It's always amazing how your confidence changes from like a year. It's like when you play rec ball. If you play 11 and 12, your first year you kind of, you got to feel your way around. But once you was 12, when you was up in age,
Mm-hmm.
you were the guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, let this kid develop. Like, there's no rush to bring him to the Lakers. There's no rush. You're not winning the championship. He's not the missing piece.
Mm-hmm.
Let him continue to develop. So, and this is what this is what I hate that people don't understand about Bronny. This thing is about down the line, 4 or 5 years. Like, he was the 55th pick. Like, he wasn't drafted as a lottery guy to come in. We signed Bronny. Now we're gonna make a run. Just let him continue to develop in the G League, and let's see where he is next year when training camp comes around. Now he has a year on his belt. He's been in the weight room. He's gotten stronger, and now let's see what he's learned. Like, stop rushing him.
Yeah, because it's not like, okay, how you see players, and you like, this dude is sorry, and not because he misses shots, but you can tell the type of shots he's take or the moves Bronny not making those type of moves. Like when he was jumping to he did one. He tried to do the little teardrop. Like, I like that, but he got blocked. I mean, but his confidence, you could tell he's not confident in his shot. It's not one of those like, oh, you can't stop me,
At all. And then, to all these folk who always try, I always hate to be this guy, but I'm gonna be this guy. And for all the people who Bronny, sorry, I want to get you and Bronny in one of these gyms.
Right.
And Bronny will give you 70.
Right.
70 of them things.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
just let him develop in the G League. It's no reason to keep bringing him up and then, oh, by the way, playing him for everybody to do what they're doing, railing on the kid. Let's let it go. Let's let it go.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. Moving over to the Hawks, man. We saw what happened to Can't Get Right. I mean, Jalen Johnson.
Tragedy.
Boy, I told you that he got the name, dog. Then we just need to call. I can't get right for real, man. It's horrible, man. Like, and then it's another injury. It's not the same injury, you know. At least we know that, but it's like, man. And he was on his way, man. Like he was developing. He was, and everybody liked the kid. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody liked the kid. You know, but tragic, man. So right there, what does that do for the Hawks? Now you know the Hawks are like the cardiac kids. You know, when somebody hurt, they play better anyway.
Yeah, but he was. I mean, he was our true number 2.
Yeah,
he was Trey's running mate. He was the guy kind of do everything for us. He gave us size at that 3-4. You know, he definitely, when you put him at the 4, kind of mismatch for those guys. Because I mean, his game had like really developed. He was kind of like he's like a double guy. He was like really becoming that, and we've seen his maturation. So him losing for the remainder of the season, that's for a team that was kind of always going to be like maybe a 6 to 8 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Without him, we starting to look play-in-ish.
Yeah,
like, man, yeah,
right, yeah, and that's messed up. TJ says the Hawks will never win the championship with Trey as their main player. Don't believe that hype, dog. Don't believe that hype. He got to get help first. Don't y'all can say that all y'all want. Who has been here to help Trey and really help Trey? Like who DeJounte? It wasn't a good fit. It didn't work. Not because a Trey, and not even just because of DeJounte. DeJounte was playing a different type of style that he's accustomed to playing.
Yeah,
it didn't work. Get him some help before you make that. Yeah.
Well, that's you know. That's the narrative. Yeah, Marlon. I listen. I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what's wise. I'm gonna tell y'all what's wise. It's funny you brought that up. Just random barbershop talk with my dudes, and I was just like, "Why y'all think people don't like Trey?" This young fella who was getting his haircut, he said, "He can't dunk, He can't dunk." The defense rests. Just saying, his little fella can't dunk. He can't dunk.
No help, whatever. Yeah, Curry. Yeah. So
Curry not as everybody. Curry not as small as everybody thinks. So y'all really got to stop that.
He's not, but he ain't.
Steph like Trey 5'11", Steph 6'4". Stop.
Steph ain't 6'4". Nah.
Steph 6'4".
Oh, Steph ain't that tall to me.
Steph ain't 5'11" like Trey.
No, he not 5'11", right? He not 5'11", but
and everybody, no, Steph not a little fella. People act like Steph frail. He not. He just
he not frail. No, he's not frail.
Dude, people will swear you up and down. Steph like 165. Like, no, he not.
He's not frail, but he's not tall, man.
Steph like 165. Dude, how many people around here? How many of y'all watching it right now? How many of y'all 6'3"? I wait. None of y'all. Yeah, okay.
See, TJ 6'4". TJ, you taller than
Him and Steph probably looking each other in the eye then.
Nah, I don't think so.
So you think it's a big difference between 6'3" and 6'4"? No, it's a big difference between 6'3" and 6'6".
I don't think he's 6'3" for real. But you know what?
Yes, he is. You know what makes?
I will say this.
Stood next to him. Stop.
I will say this. It's because when you get so used to covering these NBA games, the players that are tall don't look as tall anymore. So that might be it. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, a lot of them tall.
A lot of them tall, but they don't look as
They not as short as Trey. Trey 5'11".
Trey is short.
This is what I'm
He's
telling
short,
you.
and he's shorter than
way
Steph.
shorter than
Yeah,
Steph.
he's shorter than Steph. Yeah.
Let's say, yeah, stop it. Let's stop it.
But yeah, I mean, all this, when the last time a short person, I don't believe in that crap.
Well, I
I
mean,
might believe in the dunk part, but
AI took a team to the
yeah,
championship a
come
long
on,
time
man.
ago. Isaiah took his team to the finals. Yeah, but
It
that's a
just
long
you
time
just
ago.
need
You're
if
right.
they get the help. If they,
Yeah.
I'll just say if they get the help. I don't think
Got to get pieces. Got to get
Trey
pieces.
needs some pieces. They don't
He
have
needs
pieces.
some pieces. Yeah, because
Yeah.
5'5", his 5'11".
Yeah.
I'll tell you, listen. The first time I covered Steph, I'm telling you, I was surprisingly shocked at. I was like, man, he a lot bigger than I thought. And then when I saw him at Carolina Panther game,
Mm-hmm.
and was kind of like right up on him, and like I said, I was like, yeah, like he definitely not short.
Yeah. Hey, Marlon. Obviously, you should done because Iverson stands straight up and his hands touch his ankles, and he don't have to bend down.
He got the
That's
more,
long arms he had. Yeah,
got the
that
long,
Joker.
but AI was explosive too.
He was explosive. Yeah, he was explosive.
AI was explosive, and AI weighed 145, so it was easy to be explosive and all that. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell all you guys. All them guys don't. Trey ain't don't get, so that's why that's where the hate come from, man. I'm gonna tell Trey next week, man. Trey.
That's what I was just about to say, man. We gotta let him know, man. You gotta dunk, dog.
Trey,
when you gonna dunk, dog?
I don't know what you got in your bag, but Trey, you need dunk
just one time, dog. Just one time.
You dunk one, and it need to be a nasty one too.
Even if it's in the All-Star game, dunk, dog. That's the one dunk.
Yeah. He need to get on the breakaway when he get these little jump the lane steals. He come do that little church league, pat the glass layup. Nah, Trey, you need a windmill that thing.
He's telling him to cut that hair. And Jay said he ain't cutting that little baby curl hair. Like that's how he pull him.
Yeah,
that's how he pull him.
He say it like Samson. He ain't gonna cut his hair. He lose his powers.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And he does it in practice. He does it in shoot around, doesn't he? You see him. He do a little bounce.
Yeah, he always do a little throw it up, and then he go catch it. Yeah, he
do it. He do it. All right, man. So what you think about Adam Sandler? Adam Silver. I'm sorry, Adam Silver.
He might as well be Adam Sandler.
You ain't lying with this saying that he like for the NBA to change the quarters.
Yeah,
from 12-minute quarters to 10-minute.
How about this, Adam? Take it from 82 games. Let's get about 50 games in here.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. But of course, y'all not gonna do that because TV contracts and money and all that stuff. Yeah, 10-minute quarters. Nah. No. Just leave it alone. If you're gonna do anything, throw away the All-Star game and let's play 50 games. And let's start at Christmas. Give us 50 games. And let's just get it over with. The NBA is such a bad product. It's such a bad product.
You know what? He should change it to change from 82 because it's a different. First of all, you're dealing with different players now, so they not gonna play 2/3 and everybody and mama getting hurt. We'll talk about that with Ask a Doc. But the thing I think with Adam Silver, I was about to say it again. Adam Silver would change was because when he came, Adam was dope. Adam stood with the players. He made it a players league. But now you made it too much of a players league. Now I'm like, bro, come on. Be a commish, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
It's so hard to talk basketball like with our uncles.
Right.
Who like remember the like the NBA. Like if I would tell like my little cousins or
right.
If I just tell them that, hey, once upon a time, the NBA pull more ratings than football. They'll look at you like you crazy. Let me get out of here.
Right.
Like the NBA was the it league, and everybody, all the other leagues were jealous of the NBA. Your little cousins, your nephews, I'll be like, you tripping. Hey, you got that smartphone. Stop being dumb. Use the smartphone.
Yeah.
Google it. As my dog Tim Walton at Ohio State always say, Google it. Google it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was. Yeah. So I think he needs to stop doing that, man.
yeah.
So, all right, bro.
He need he don't need to talk about people. Stop interviewing Adam Silver. Don't interview him no more.
Right.
Don't interview him no more.
So okay, let's go with the NBA. You know, the All-Star starters came out last week, and if you've been hiding under a rock or whatever, or you was trying to stop the cold, or your power was out because it was snowing and all that in Atlanta. But anyway, the Eastern Conference starters are Giannis Antetokounmpo, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, and Jason Tatum. And you remember they do it where it's 3 front court and 2 back court. The Western Conference, Stephen Curry, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. So good. I'm glad you said that because I want to say I understand it, but why are these old heads still playing? Like, there's no way they should be starting. Like Curry, I understand it's and they did it for players like Jordan. They did it for players like I get it. You know, it's their last. They did it for Dwayne Wade, Dirk. We're gonna let you start. I get it, but he's not on. Steph is not on his farewell tour. So
none of those guys, Durant, LeBron, and Steph should not be starters. Stop it. They just shouldn't.
Right. Yeah. And I don't agree with that. You know, I don't think they should be starters, but
they shouldn't. What when we think of all-star starters, do y'all really look at KD as an all-star starter? And if you do, you're not watching basketball. You just not watching it. And of course, Steph can be on the team. Yeah, it's in their arena. Steph shouldn't be starting.
Okay, that's a good point. But he's saying because it's the Beto. But it's like I feel him. Yeah,
he
but
should be a starter.
But no, he agrees. He shouldn't be a starter this year.
Those guys, like it's like they grandfathered in. They starters. So you're only really picking 2 Western Conference starters because those same 3 guys, they're gonna get voted in again next year.
Yep, you already know. Yeah. So let's go with the So as a matter of fact, who do you think should start? Who do you think should start in West? LeBron, Durant, and Steph.
SGA should definitely be a starter.
Well, he is.
But what I'm saying, he should be the top vote getter.
Right. Yeah.
All that stuff, what are we doing?
Who do you think?
You want to do all that? Let Josh should be a star, even though he hurt. But let him. Ant should be starting.
Nope.
The defense rests. Bang the gavel.
Hey, you know the name. You know the name of the show was I Ain't Gonna Hold You, right? That was the name of the show tonight.
Right. I ain't gonna hold you. Get them out of here. Pack them up. That's trash. That's terrible, man.
So I say Ant. I like that Ant. What other small forward or forwards? I guess it don't matter what small forwards in the West should be starting.
Wemby should be starting.
Yep. You ain't lying about that.
How is Wemby not a starter?
Right.
The fact that Ant and Wemby not starters, get that thing out of here, man.
Right.
Yeah. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Yeah. So let's go with the reserves, man. You know, we gotta agree with the reserves. So all right, I'm gonna tell you mine what I got so far. But it was hard. The East is hard.
No, the East not hard. Actually, to me, the East was easiest.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Who you have?
Bro, let me hold on. I wrote them down. Let me give you my reserves. We can bang the gavel on this. Of course, Trey Young, no brainer.
Okay. I
Dame
got Trey.
Dollar,
Yep, I got Dame.
get Dame Dollars in there. How Jalen Brown? Come on, hello,
I got
Jalen
Jaylen
Brown,
Brown, right?
Evan Mobley.
I got Evan Mobley.
Come on, Piao Siakam.
I was gonna put him. It was between him or Scotty Barnes. I was gonna be
So
between him and
I
Scotty
ain't
Barnes.
because they were kind of in my mix. Cade Cunningham and Darius Garland.
Yep, I got
How
Cade.
those guys left off? Cleveland, the
So,
best team in the East.
but see, I
What are
don't
we
put.
doing?
I'm not giving them 3. I'll give them 2. So I put Evan, because look, because your backcourt, you got Lillard, Trey, Cade, and Jalen is listed as a guard. Jaylen Brown, and then we can't forget. I know their team is trash, but what Melo is doing, I guess you leave him out. But Melo balling. I'm like,
Melo is ball.
ain't
And
even
so
playing.
if I had to take out, okay, so let's say I don't add 2 Cleveland Cavaliers, even though they are the best team in the East. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, okay. I'll take out Garland. I take out Garland or Mobley. Either one. I take either
But
one of them.
it was either one. But I was like front court Evan, because to me the East front court is not. They're not popping like that.
No, they're not.
But you got to think about Paul George is hurt. He ain't playing right. Evan, not Evan Mobley, but Embiid out. Who else in the East right now? That should be. You were like, all right. I mean, you could do Vucevic maybe, but they not winning games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Yeah.
Do you put? I got Bam. I put Bam in there.
I'm mad at Bam right now.
Why you mad at Bam, man?
Bam got my girlfriend. I'm kind of mad at Bam right now. Marlon, I honestly think that guys guys don't even participate in All-Star like they used to. These dudes use All-Star now. If you check their Instagram, they be in Cabo. They on a trip. They like,
they don't care
I
about that.
remember how Shaq and all them All-Star Weekend, everybody had video cameras and all that stuff.
Right.
He got dudes be like, All-Star Weekend, man, I already booked the trip. I'm out of here.
What about Maxey?
See what I'm saying? You could take him.
But they losing. That's why I didn't put him in. I'm just asking. But I'm like, Maxey is balling, but they're losing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Trey, Lillard, Cade, and Jalen got to make it.
I understand. Cade definitely got to make it. Come on.
I understand Garland, but I think you can use Evan Mobley more than you can use Garland right now, because the guards are good.
Yeah.
He's more out. Yeah, you ain't lying. But nah. Look, you see this? No.
Man, Jimmy Butler is fortunate. He collected the check. Jimmy Butler should just be focusing on like his he like to sell coffee and stuff. He opened up a Starbucks or something. The fact that get him out of here.
Okay, so how many reserves is it? Is it 7? Because it's 12 or is it 14?
I think it's like 6. Don't know, because you got 5 stars. I think it's like 6 or 7.
12? I think it's
like
7. We'll say 7. I think it might be 7, 12. So okay, so we agreed on Lillard, Trey, Cade, Jaylen Brown is 4.
Yeah.
You said Siakam, I said Scotty Barnes. I give you Siakam because they got a
better
record.
Either. I mean, potato.
I go Siakam because they got a better record.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley. Oh, he said no Jimmy B. Okay, I thought he said Jimmy B. No Jimmy B. Right. No, Evan Mobley. And who else do you have?
Like I said, I'll take Dame.
I said that. So Lillard, Trey, Cade, Jalen, Siakam. Wait, yes, Siakam.
You gotta take God. You gotta take one of the Cleveland guys.
Yeah, Evan Mobley. That's 6. Do we put Bam in there?
Nah, let's go put Melo Ball in there. Let's get some Showtime in there.
Okay,
Bam want to be on the beach with Asia Wilson. So man, Bam ain't studying that, man.
Right.
He gonna be out here. Get out of here. Pack him up.
I'm low key hating on him too. Yeah. All right, for the West, who you got?
So Like say Ant definitely.
And
Wimby.
yep.
You kind of could have made a case for Anthony Davis, kind of.
You what? Kinda,
Yeah,
yeah.
you kind of. I
Anthony
mean,
balling, dog.
but
AD balling.
he hurt. But then he get hurt again. He hurt again. So yeah,
But he played what 85, 90, he should get in just for that, playing 90% of the games.
yeah.
But
This
I got
is
80 in there. 80.
this is true. Who else I had on my list? I had Ant. I had Wimby. Had Anthony Davis.
I got Luca.
I got Luca. Well, you know what? Luca been hurt though.
But they still get him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luca been hurt. Luca been hurt. Luca been on this scooter, so got to put Kyrie in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta put Kyrie
Got to
in.
put Kyrie in.
I put Kyrie. Who else I had? Hold on.
I scribbled so much stuff. Because I was so mad. I was sitting here like the definitely the West is a joke.
The West was hard. The West was hard to me because you got to put DeMontis in, Sabonis.
Got to put Sabonis in. You definitely got to put Sabonis in.
That means Fox is going to be left out because they don't deserve two players.
Nah, they definitely don't deserve to play. And now they're trying to put old Foxy on the trade block. He ain't got Mike Brown fired, and now they like, man, let's get this joke out of here. Let's get this joke out of here, man.
So who else you got?
I like what's my man down in Houston? Got the funny name.
Asur, Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah. I like
man
him.
been balling. Oh, you got to put Ja in there.
Yeah, you gotta put John. You gotta put two pistols in there. Yeah.
So who is that? So we said Ja, Kyrie. I'm so far. Ja, Kyrie, Wemby, Ant. That's 4.
Yeah.
AD, that's 5. We got 2 more spots.
2 more spots. We can give one to. Now, this is gonna be unpopular. I know y'all gonna hate this, but I had him on my list.
Harden.
James Harden.
You got to put him in there because Clippers balling.
I put
you got to
James
put him in there
Harden on the list. You got to put James Harden in there.
I agree.
Got to put James Harden in there.
Do you put Jalen?
Yeah, just take one of them kids from Houston.
Do you put Jalen Williams in there though? Over dude from Houston, since they got the best record, they deserve 2.
They do.
I ain't gonna lie. If he don't get it, you know who I would put in? I wonder if he played enough games. I would put Hartstein. Hartstein balling for them, for that guy that's
I don't think he played enough games though.
Okay, so I will put Jalen Williams. They need 2 players.
Yeah,
they deserve 2.
Yeah, so I like that.
All right, there you have it, y'all. That's.
Yeah. I mean, I can do Adam Silver job like in my sleep. It ain't hard. First thing I do is stop putting the Lakers, the Knicks,
right,
and Golden State on TV every night. Like those would not be the games. You would get so much Ant-Man. You would get all these young guys. Houston, you would get so much Houston. You're gonna get Ja out here dunking off. You're gonna get Wemby every night. Y'all gonna get Wemby every night.
Every night.
And then once my man get back fully healthy down in Orlando, you're gonna get Pablo Banchero too. You're gonna get this work out here.
Because that's what's missing. That's why I'm like, what? But like I said, everybody in the East hurt for the most part.
Everybody in the East hurt.
So so that's it.
Meanwhile, we still waiting on Zion to give us some. Oh my God! I found some old. I be forgetting. I be screenshot so much stuff. I be like, I can't believe he said that. Let me screenshot that so I can like throw that back up in somebody's face. But I remember the excitement all of us had with Zion, and just like how we just thought Zion was just gonna wreck the NBA. This man ain't doing nothing.
We should have known when that Joker split his shoe.
That was a sign.
Yep.
That was a sign.
That was a sign right there. That was a sign right there.
Yeah. Zion need to get traded to a city with like all they got are vegan restaurants. TJ, you do have a point, and just another reason why the NBA sucks so bad, because you mean to tell me so I got to look at because New York is the mecca, and it's New York. They're the number one, whatever, TVE, whatever, the media capital of the world. I got to watch the Knicks and Tibbs playing a 5-6 man rotation. I got to watch that. Terrible. Then I got to go down 95 to Philly, and I got to watch MB, who done almost missed him in the games he done played. So I got to watch him. Paul George, who's stealing money. Man, get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out.
NBA sucks. NBA sucks.
All right, man. So since you saying that's enough for the NBA, bro.
Get him out of here.
It's time for the what's on my mind, man. And it's a time where we like to get stuff off our chests. Could be funny, could be something we just don't understand, we hate, we mad at, we like, we don't know. What you what you it was crazy. What you got, man? What you want me to go first or what? It's on you.
Please go first. Gotta gather all my thoughts.
Okay. And you know what, man? We gonna have some fun with this. It's it's the week before the Super Bowl, man. We gonna have some fun.
Gotta gather my thoughts. I'm a little emotional about mine. So yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna play some music, y'all. We gonna play. We're gonna play face. Yeah.
You.
All right. So, what's on my mind about sports right now?
What you got?
I kind of talked about it last week.
Oh my God! Go ahead.
But watching this Unraveled. And speaking of ratings, I believe if you haven't watched Unraveled, you would love it if you were a basketball fan, because so it's like they really playing, and you would think, okay, maybe it's a gimmick. What you said? What? Hooping, like they really playing, they battling. You got teammates talking mess against each other, and they're taking it seriously. It ain't after the game they dapping each other up. Nah, they knocking folks down and not helping each other up. I was like, okay, I see this, but running plays, a set, it's a 3-on-3. The set plays, you see the skill level. It's like we talk about how the NBA sucks right now, right? I feel like NBA could take something from this, man. This is something that can get the NBA going, getting back up again. Like as far as right now, I guarantee you, WNBA is going to gain more fans off of this.
Yeah.
Because now the players. I mean, most of these players are notable players anyway, but it's more personable. You get to see what they can do, that things they probably wouldn't be able to do in a regular game when it's 5-on-5. The hustle, the grit, the grind, the theatrics, the drama in it, game-winning shots, and then they're taking care of their players, which the WNBA is still trying to get accustomed to doing so. Which I don't understand, because I know it's not that many players, but how can this new league treat them better than WNBA treat them? Now, I know it's players that are running this league as well. Like,
right.
With Nafisa, was she a beast? Nafisa, and she about to be on that level where Asia is too. Now, I ain't even talking about playing either. Like,
oh yeah,
but Nafisa,
she'll walking billboard.
Yeah, Nafisa and Stewie, Breonna Stewart. But you got these players and the way they're playing, man, and like I said, just the level of competition and the level of skill, you see. I just love it. I think right now you need to watch it. I think it's put it like this. And I'll be honest. I've been watching that more than I've been watching the NBA. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching it more than I'm watching NBA. So Hey man, no, it's they have less fans than Oakland. You're right, but it's sold out there. They only have, like I said, 850 people. So it's sold out. Then they got this one-on-one Maceo that I want to see. The one-on-one matchups that's coming.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. So
You ready to see Skylar Diggins do work.
yeah, like you get to see, you're gonna see who you consider one of the best players in the league now. Who's the best right now? So either or, I love it. Like I said, NBA need to take a page out of it, create something that is different. You know what I'm saying? That could create a buzz, because right now it's not it. I don't even think the NBA has a face anymore. Like, who's going to be the next face? And for some reason, I don't know what happened this year. I don't know if because he can't play with.
He getting triple team.
And maybe he got to get used to that. You know,
calling MJ for advice.
Yeah, so I don't know. What up, App? So that's what's on my mind, dog. Just like I said, that Unrivaled, man. Y'all check it out, man. What you got, Mace?
So I've basically let the world know, and I kind of put everybody on notice a couple of weeks ago. My fandom for my favorite team is done. Sick and tired, and I'm sick and tired again of Jerry Jones playing in our face. I've given this team all of my entire life. I've given the Cowboys everything I've had. And just these last 25 years, they've basically showed me that they don't care. So now Jerry Jones, I don't care. I let it be known that if they make a terrible hire with this next head coach, I'm out. I'm totally out. They hired Brian Schottenheimer. What has Brian Schottenheimer done out here in this world to make you think that he can carry on and be the next coach for the Dallas Cowboys? I'm out. Like, I'm not emotionally investing another second in this team. So I am officially in the fan transfer portal. Yes, I am. I am going to pick me a new NFL franchise that I'm going to spend my last days, my AARP years following. I'm done with the Dallas Cowboys. I started boxing up everything. Mad Exodus. I'm going to put me out of top 5. I'm gonna do it just like transfer portal hot now. I'm in the fan transfer portal. I'm gonna put 5 hats on the table. I'm gonna have the jersey. I'm gonna do the unveil just like all the kids. I'm gonna take my jacket off for the rest of my life. I am committing to said team. I got my top 5 that's coming out soon. And listen, I'm excited about this time. It's so funny that as watching the Eagles, advance to the Super Bowl, I felt no kind of way because I'm not emotionally tied to the Cowboys anymore. And now I'm not gonna pick, teams that I'm definitely not picking no NFC East teams. Like, they're out. I'm not picking none of those. So Ab, you say it's a good time to be a Falcon fan. So part of my decision, again, I'm looking at everything as a whole. The top of the organization, GM ownership is gonna matter. I already sort of eliminate the Atlanta Falcons, but we'll see, because I do like the quarterback. But I am seriously in the fan transfer portal. Listen, I've been doing research. I am going to pick the right team that's gonna, for the rest of my days. So Jacob, it's funny. One of my partners was saying, "Well, why don't you just be a fan of players?" Because that's what he's just a fan of players. He got off the Cowboy narcotic about 5 years ago. And about 3 years ago, I boycotted the team. Then I always go see 2 games a year. I buy merch all year. Didn't buy any merch. I'm done with them. Again, some of the stuff is already packed up. I got a few more jerseys. Now the jerseys I have framed, I'm gonna keep those up, but like the stuff I wear, it's out of here. I'm done. I am an emotionless football fan right now, but I'm enjoying the process, man. I've been getting a lot of love. You know, my folks been hollering at me like Raven, the Raven flock or whatever they call this, showing mad love, B.
After you just got to live that wagon like been a bandwagon.
Nah, I'm not gonna be a bandwagon. Listen, because when I'm in, I'm in. Everybody know how I roll for my team. If I rock with you, I rock with you. I'm gonna get me a team. I can't be the bandwagon thing. This is gonna be my team, and I'm rocking with them.
So let me ask you this: how long is it gonna take you?
So I said after the draft, we're gonna do my commitment after the draft because the NFL draft is gonna show me how serious said teams might be. I'm gonna drop my top 5 soon. Probably after the combine, I'm gonna drop my top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I drop my top 5, like no. And it's not good. So one of my partners was like, why don't you just Cooper Rush jersey? I don't want no Cowboy jerseys. No Cowboy jerseys. One of
your boy's like, why don't you
was like, because so he jumped off the Cowboy bandwagon. He been a Kansas City Chiefs fans. We gonna do it. We're gonna commit. Yeah, we're gonna do a commitment. We're gonna do a whole. It's gonna be just like the kids do in college. How the kids commit to high school college.
You gonna have the hats. You got all the hats, so yeah.
I hats on the table. I'm gonna have the jersey up under my jacket. I might throw a hat. I might do the Travis Hunter. Be like, throw that hat away.
Right.
Yeah. Or just have somebody in the back. Man, throw me the hat. Throw me the hat. Or throw me the bag. Throw me the bag. Pull out a gap. One of my partners, now he been off the Cowboy bandwagon about 4 years now. He a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Say, I ain't gonna do this. See, that's too easy. That's just too easy. Like he was like, I'm just gonna be a Chiefs fan. So he all in with the Chiefs too. I mean, he all in. But to me, that's front running.
That's cheap.
Yeah, like I'm not. That's too easy to pick the Chiefs. Be a Chiefs fan.
All right, man. We gonna see.
I'm excited, man. I've been having a ball just reading up on organizations, like learning new GMs and understanding their philosophies. And yeah, man, I'm gonna make the right choice for me that's gonna be good for my health. Cowboys not good for my health no more, man. I got to get off that drug. I'm off it.
I'm glad you said it. So for right now, y'all, it is now time for the most infamous, the most famous segment. Let's get it. Mason, I'm gonna let you go first, man.
Jerry Jones. Stop it, Jerry Jones. So you thought it was a good idea to let a guy just walk out the door. He was a lame duck coach. You block him on the interview, and then you say, nah, I ain't gonna bring him back. All this guy did was win 12 games every season. Had injuries this year. Okay. You let him walk, and you hired a guy whose track record is nothing. And you expect him to lead the Dallas Cowboys? Dallas Cowboy fans, y'all have fun with that. Get him the biggest stoppage you can give him. Give it to him. Thank you.
Stop it. Give one more. Stop it.
Jerry, you tripping. And then Jerry had the nerve to, I saw the press conference. I just fell out laughing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Here goes Brian Schottenheimer. Now Jerry get to stop it. Here goes Brian Schottenheimer having a moment. Talking about his dad. What do Jerry Jones come up there and do?
Talk for 15 minutes.
About his dad. Like, Jerry, get this man his moment.
Hey, that was TJ Bentley asked me to give him the stopping for that. And then he talked 15 minutes. They asked him one question. Jerry talked 15 minutes about, like, dog, I didn't forgot what we talking about. Like, listen, I think the dude forgot his question. Like, I don't even know what I asked him. Like, it was
next team I pick in the fan transfer portal. The GM cannot be all in the video. Cannot be. The GM can't be the owner, and GM can't be the biggest star on the team. No, Shotty just trying to have a moment. Here come Jerry talking about his Jerry.
Yeah, man.
Don't nobody care about that. Cowboy fans, get off that drug. I'm off it. I feel so much better. I feel so free. I feel
All right,
so
man. I got 2 stoppage. The first stoppage, Joe Biden, Jay Jones. Jay Jones GM, like Drew Lock as over they started. All right, my stoppage. The first stoppage goes to Andre Drummond. So Andre Drummond was asked, who is your because he talked about he the best, he can be the best rebounder. So they asked him, who is your Mount Rushmore of rebounders? This is what he said, y'all. He said, Dennis Rodman, Moses Malone. Yeah, yep. I got you. Bill Russell. And Tristan Thompson. I'm gonna say that one more time just in case y'all think I'm playing or his Mount Rushmore of rebounders of the history of the NBA. He said Dennis Rodman, Moses Malone, Bill Russell, and Tristan Thompson. I'm gonna give him about 15 of them.
yeah, man. He must be related to Tristan Thompson. Related to stuff. Yeah.
Now he said it because he went what's the Kardashian? He went Chloe. He think Chloe bad, so he just because he. But what in the world? Like Vincent, he spit out his water. Tristan Thompson, bruh. Right, Jacob. I'm like, bruh. I like to play on words too, man, Jacob. But yeah, man, like, bruh, I wouldn't have been mad if this Joker said something like Hakeem, David Robinson. Shoot, I would have been mad if he said Jason Williams, not the white chocolate, but the other Jason Williams, somebody like that, or Horace Grant.
The Jason Williams that was on Court TV.
Yeah, that was on Court TV. Yeah, that was messed up. He met Tristan back in high school.
AAU.
What the bruh. Barkley, right? Malone, even Malone, I wouldn't even be mad if I would understand it more if he said Karl Malone is, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give him another one, dog. One more. Stop it. Then my other stop it goes to you know what? Let's just watch. We're gonna watch. This is my other stop it goes to Duval. We're gonna do it one more time. Hold on. Duval. What was you doing?
But you know what's crazy about that? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about that.
Hold on, let me
give him all the stoppers.
Stop it. Oh man.
Two things happened to me when I saw that. After I laughed my ass off looking at that. Then it dawned upon me. I said, dude probably gonna be a mad scientist. He probably gonna have Trevor Lawrence doing all kind of crazy.
He probably will. Yeah. He probably will. just for that app. Hey, you know how you be. Hey, hold on, Al. I know what you're talking about. You know how you be at the gym, y'all be by the plane, everybody warming up, and y'all just shooting, and you see the ball hit somebody on the head, bounce the rim and hit him in the head. You like, that dude, sorry. I know he's sorry. Just because the ball hit him in the head.
Then he dropped 60 on everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right. It might be that. But
dude,
that's not how you say it. That's not
dude
how you
gonna be a mad scientist. See that put me. After I laughed, I was like, "Come on, man!" Now, from the time he got hired to that press conference, He don't watch enough videos to know how to say Duval. Like,
Right.
come on now. That what you came up with?
Hold on, now. One more time.
That what you came up with?
One more time. One more time.
Duval.
Hey, again.
Oh boy.
So again, after I laughed my
Oh.
ass off, that put me in the same.
Oh,
It took me to the same place when Dan Campbell got up there in that press conference. Everybody like,
right.
it ain't funny no more.
Uh-huh.
It ain't funny no more. TJ, they can't. They have a terrible owner. Again, owners matter. Shad Khan is awful.
Oh man.
I'm not rocking with and plus I don't like Lil Duval the comedian, so I can't. Me and him can't have the same team. So nah.
Oh my God, boy.
I'm
That
not-
smile
I'm not-
goes
I'm not
with
cr-
it though. It does go with it. Woo! All right, y'all. We gotta
He had plenty of time to practice that, man. Like that what he came up with.
he was too he was too hype. Hold on. This is for one more last time. I just want to do it for my guy. He's in the green room. We got somebody in the green room. Doc, look at this. If you're in the green room, look at this. Doc.
Duval.
Oh my God.
I gotta.
He tried though. At least he tried.
I gotta send it to all my. I know a few Jaguar fans. I'm about to tag them and be like, "That's what we doing."
Yeah,
Is this what we doing?
Yeah. You gotta. Yeah. One more time. I need to laugh. Oh. All right. Last time. His Drummond, Andre Drummond's favorite. Yeah, he does, right? Andre Drummond's Mount Rushmore of rebounders are Dennis Rodman, Moses Malone, Bill Russell, and Tristan Thompson. Like, bro, Tristan Thompson. Bruh. Oh man. Oh boy. All right, y'all. Look, we're gonna take a quick break, man, and we're gonna be right back to bring in family. How we do? We'll be right back. That's funny, boy.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Hey, this is Earl Campbell.
Hey, it's Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
This is Emmitt Smith, and you're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
All right, we are back inside of 3 Point Conversion. Sports line. I gotta fix my hat, y'all. This guy got me laughing. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh man. All right, we just gonna leave it like it is. So anyway, look at all the comments coming in. We go put a Vincent in the show right now. I don't get it. Drummond himself is a way better rebounder than Thompson. Right. All right. Yeah, we talking about Thompson back in grade school. Oh no, man. He was. Oh no. All right, man. We got family in the building. We got to bring in orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta, none other than Dr. Donnie Fowler the third. What up, Doc?
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
We
Dog.
good, Doc.
Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry, dog. I was turnover disappointed me, dog. Like they turned them folks over last week, and then they decided to get the ball away, just free gifts everywhere, dog. I was so sick. Dog.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, turn the ball over 4 times against honestly a team that has more talent bottom to top and expect to win the game. So
it's funny you say that, Doc, because I was telling one of my partners after the game. I say when I look at games like this, I'm always saying if you just look at both teams like all 22, and you ask like what so on the Commanders, who on the Commanders would you take and you say they could start in Philly? You know, you say like I would take Jaden over Jalen Hurts. I would. I might take Terry McLaurin over, Devontae Smith. But then as you start talking about like O-line, you talk about the defensive player, then you start saying like, now you see, but as I continue to say, this is the worst team Jaden Daniels will ever play on from this day forward in Washington. So the future's so bright for you guys. If you guys went in the East, you would be in my top 5 now that I'm in the fan transfer portal.
Yeah.
Because my dad's Cowboy. I fired the Cowboys. I'm done. So looking for a new team. Looking for a new home.
Yeah, they look good. They look good, Doc. And
look good.
The better team won. It's okay. But I feel like, you know what? This might get them. I know this sounds crazy. It sounds dumb. I mean, yes, you would rather be in the Super Bowl, but I feel like the bounce back. I feel like if they got to the Super Bowl and lost, it might hurt them. Where you see teams, they don't come back from that. But this probably gonna make them hungrier. Make them young, so they're gonna be hungrier. They're gonna be ready. Cliff is coming back.
Yeah, your OC just said, I'm taking the job. Look who I'm coaching. I'm staying right here.
No, I mean that's literally what he said. He's like, well, one, he's also still getting paid as a head coach by the Arizona Cardinals.
What do money matter to me now?
So he's still getting his head coaching money, and he was like, it's gonna take a lot to take me away from this kid in regards to Jaden Daniels. So no, you're never gonna be happy with a loss, and I don't know if it felt better to get. I mean, we were still in it going in the fourth quarter to some degree, and then just kind of let it get away on that third fumble, and then whatever else. But I don't know if it was better to lose like that versus like losing on a walk-off field goal. It always hurts. It always sucks. But we have, like you said, we have hope. We have top to bottom as far as like, owner, GM, coach, coordinator, quarterback. We got all the pieces, and we got the money now in the offseason and the culture change where we should be able to get people that want to come and play with Jaden Daniels and that staff. So like you said, I'm really excited to see now what they can build in the next couple of years, especially, it's time sensitive. He's on that rookie contract. So you got 3-4 years to max that out.
Money. Hey, I'll say this though, before we get to the questions, I really think the reason why Cliff didn't go for a job, because he wasn't trying to go to New Orleans. He was like, oh, heck no. I'm coming back.
Coach Derek Carr, are you serious?
Right. Right.
Young fella, let's go, young fella. Let's go.
All right, Doc. So I first want to ask you about Jalen Johnson. Man, he's had a season. He's out for the season. He's going to have season-ending surgery on his left shoulder. How we get to this? I mean, I don't think we saw this coming. We thought he was going to be out for a while. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think they've released a lot of details. I mean, from my guess and knowing what I know and what I see in players who get their, try to block a shot or get your arm jammed back, usually it's a labral injury. So my guess would be a torn labrum, which can lead to pain and risk of dislocation and instability. it must have been bad enough that, football players, honestly, sometimes they'll play through it. They'll put on, that shoulder harness that kind of keeps them from getting their arm up overhead where they can really dislocate it again and kind of play through the season and then fix it in the off season. But basketball player doesn't really have that ability if you're going to be able to jump, catch, rebound,
Right.
etc. So different sport, and not probably something he should be able to come back from just fine by next season. But I think they made the decision in the interest of his long-term health to just get it fixed now and be ready for next year. So tough for the Hawks. But
I was going to say, I think Iverson, the only NBA player in NBA history that will play with a harness on his shoulder and still score 35 points. So, but go ahead, Base.
Now, all of these injuries in the NBA. I mean, guys on scooters, guys they out for the year. What do you think the cause of these injuries? Is it overtraining? Is it just what are these guys doing, Doc? Why can't these NBA guys stay healthy, Doc?
Yeah, I don't.
Is it a weird season? Like what's going on, Doc?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's probably multifactorial, a lot of things, and unless kind of hard to know. Maybe it's a trend. We'll have to see how, as the next couple of years play out. It could, like you said, just be weird and random. I mean, you feel like nowadays players have more information on nutrition and recovery and all kinds of things that they didn't have in the 80s and 90s. But I don't know. Maybe guys were tougher back then, and
clearly
they weren't worried about load management and maybe some other things that maybe your body's not as ready as you think it's going to be because you're not playing consistently. So I think there's certainly something to that. So I don't know if you can really put it on one thing, but I think it's probably something to watch. I mean, the other thing too, and this is in all sports, I mean, as athletes get bigger, faster, stronger, you're going to start putting your body more at risk because there are certain structures like cartilage and ligaments that no matter how big your muscles get, you can't make the ligaments and the other things like inside the joint stronger. So you're putting more stress on your joints and things like that. So I mean that's probably part of it too, to be honest. So
Ref, I just want to follow up with this real quick because to your point, it just seems like so much information. It's so much technology. Like these guys, when you go in some of these like facilities and you see all the apparatuses that these guys have, they hooked up to something and this just works this. And it's like, how can you guys be hurt? Like,
right.
I wish I could walk around with a STEM machine. Like this guy's in class. I had a hang spring. I got a STEM machine on my leg all 6 periods in high school. Like it's just how you guys getting hurt with all this technology, and it only gets better every day, Doc. Every day they come out with some that works. So, Doc, it baffles me. It blows my mind, Doc.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. That's don't make any sense. Doc, I think we want you to hang with us for a little bit, Doc. I want to talk football, and first of all, let's go back. We talked about the Washington game and everything. Let's go back to the Kansas City game, Kansas City and Buffalo. The 4th down play. Everybody talk about the refs and everything. I think the refs called a fair game up until that. I thought it was, come on, y'all cheating now, I'm glad I'm not a Buffalo Bills fan, Shout out to Vince. I don't know what he was going through. Like, I'd have broke my TV or broke something in the house when they cheated. But anyway, how do you all feel about that? Do y'all feel like that was a botch play? They messed that up? Think he got the first down or what? Doc, we'll let you go, Doc. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Mace.
Yeah, go ahead, Mace.
Me personally, Sean McDermott blew this game. when he took those points off the board,
he messed up.
Extra point. Once you start chasing points in games, you never catch up.
Yep.
He mismanaged this game so bad, and I felt like we kind of talked about it. The Buffalo Bills run the football. James Cook having a good day. The other back, he's having a good day. Josh missed so many throws on this night, and you couple that with Joe Brady dumb play calling and McDermott. I don't know what McDermott was doing. Secondary was terrible. Then they got the other guy injured. You got Hamlin back there. Hamlin been bad all year. It just wasn't meant for Buffalo to win the game, though. It just wasn't. It was more than that fourth down play. Chasing.
No, I agree.
That was a recipe for disaster.
I agree, but do you think? But with that play though, do you think the refs? I'm not saying the refs messed up the game. I'm just saying with that play.
So when I looked at that, I seen 4 or 5 different pictures of it. He was short. He didn't.
What?
He didn't do. It is a perfect picture. Somebody had it on Twitter. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna find and send it to you. Dude, his back is to the first of all, they know you falling to the left. Why are you doing that? Why even now you ran that play 4 times doing it didn't work. Yeah. Why don't you do something else? Get him out to
I
the
agree
back.
with that part. But
so I don't
think
he didn't deserve to get it. The dumb play caller, he didn't deserve to get it. I wouldn't have gave it to him either. Dumbass play caller. I'm sorry. This dumbass play caller.
Go ahead, Doc. What you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's tough. I mean, to me, it looked like he had it, but I mean, I also think it's kind of it wasn't clear. So, and to Mace's point, one play doesn't lose you the game. There were other things. I know that's not the debate, but
yeah, I agree.
But yeah,
chasing, like you said, they were chasing, but in NFL though, when the refs come in, the ref has usually the ref that's further out, say they spot the ball. Right. Now I do understand that ref had a better visual of, he could see because it was in front of him. But still, usually the ref that's in front spots the ball. When they did that, I was like, oh, here they go again. But like you said, just talking about the game itself.
How about Josh Allen don't run that? How about Joe Brady? Call something else. Get about to James Cook. How about that?
Because on third down, they did the quarterback sneak. It's like, all right, man. And then Josh, they've been studying. Like Troy said it. Well, not Troy. Who was calling it? Romo said it. He was like, you can tell that Kansas City Chiefs really study what they're doing because they know Josh is going to go to his left every time. You don't just go forward. Stop. Yeah, it was like killing me, but
they deserve to lose, man. It's terrible.
Chasing points.
Joe Brady, terrible. Sean McDermott. I didn't even understand how Sean McDermott had a job on Monday. I didn't.
Ben said, cut Mike's off. Mike off.
You cannot, with a straight face as a Buffalo Bill fan, Sunday. You should have been you should have been like, McDermott, find your way home from Kansas City. Like, you do not deserve to coach our team anymore. And take Joe Brady with you. His play caller was horrendous.
He said tush push wasn't tushing. So
I was gonna say regardless, and I no disrespect. I know both your teams got some work to do, but at least we're all in the NFC, and we don't have to worry about.
I got a new team. I fired my team.
Right?
Yeah, we don't need to go through that AFC gauntlet of Chiefs, Bills,
right?
Ravens, Bengals, etc. Like I'm happy to be in the NFC. I'll say that. At least right now. I'll say that much. But
yeah. All right. So Mace already went off on Schottenheimer in Dallas and everything.
Who?
On Schottenheimer.
No,
so
I understood exactly what you were saying because I said
Dallas.
That was the day I quit him down. I said, "Fran, I turned my paperwork in. Yeah, so I'm done."
We saw Cohen. Cohen. Oh, we saw him go with Jacksonville. He's in Jacksonville, and he waited till your boy was gone though. The GM, he was like, yeah, wait.
Well,
So,
yeah, they had to fire Trent Baalke. Ain't nobody
yeah.
taking that job with Baalke as the GM. Nobody.
And then we see Pete Carroll. He went to Las Vegas.
Shout out to Pete Carroll, man. Shout out to Pete Carroll.
Which to me it seemed like that fits. That makes sense. I don't know why. It just makes
West
sense.
West Coast guy.
Yeah. Then that type of team.
I'm just curious if he's still. I mean, he's always been an energetic guy, but he's 73 now. I'm just curious. I mean, is he still up for it? I guess we'll see. But
yeah, he don't look 73 though, dog.
Yeah,
he got the end. He like Pete, like he 55 out there. Go ahead, Pete.
Until you stop saying him chewing. If he ain't chewing that gum like that, well, he's gonna keep going
until they see his quarterback option.
Right, he might.
He walking in quarterback room, he might feel 72.
Hey, as long as he don't, he's 73. As long as he don't do like what was the Penn State coach name? Golly, I'm tripping.
Joe Paterno.
Joe Paterno was like 77 years old coaching. This joker, remember he tore his ACL because this joker tried to do an onside kick in practice. Like, what you doing? I gave him a stop it when that happened too. Like, bro, what are you 99 years old? Why are you trying to do an onside kick in practice? But as long as he don't do anything like that. But let me tell you, before I ask y'all so y'all believe that the Carroll is the better, like you like that more than anything else? Because I'm like you, Mace. It might be Cohen, man. I mean, he might be a scientist, dog. We don't know. What do you think?
It's not about winning the press conference, dude.
Yeah, like it's not.
Dan Campbell. Remember how we laughed at Dan Campbell? It ain't funny no more.
No, right. What you think, y'all?
I might even go. Well, I mean, I like some of the moves. No disrespect. I mean, I actually like the move for Dallas as a Washington fan, but
of course you do.
But honestly, I'm gonna go before all the latest dominoes. I kind of like the Vrabel hire in New England. I'm curious to see.
Yeah,
I think that's a good fit, and I'm curious to see how that works out. I like that hiring for New England.
I forgot to mention the Vrabel. You know what? Y'all might laugh at me. Let me hear him get the button ready. Hey man, I won't be surprised if Schottenheimer do something in Dallas. I mean, this was the thing to me that stood out. Honestly,
You're trolling.
I'm gonna give it. I know y'all want me to. But no, I promise you I'm not trolling.
I'm unemotional. It's okay.
No, I'm not trolling. This is the thing. What stood out to me with the players, because remember, he's been there. But what was cool was the fact that the players came to the press conference. Yeah. So they supported, which is good.
Yeah, the players came for my man out of Vegas too.
Ooh.
What's my dude who just got fired?
In Vegas?
Antonio
Pierce.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah, okay, that's true too.
They showed up for Pierce. Matter of fact, they the reason he got the job. How that work out for him?
But he ain't had no players. Now he ain't had no players though. But I'm just saying, Schottenheimer might. And look, and like Jerry said, I listened to the 15 minutes Jerry talked with that for that one question. Jerry did say this. He said, the thing is, Schottenheimer. There's a lot of times he saw Schottenheimer with McCarthy or whoever was saying things, Schottenheimer said, okay, cool, even though he felt like he knew Schottenheimer didn't agree. So my thing is, what is Schottenheimer going to do? Maybe, I mean, his father was a great coach. He couldn't get over the top. But you don't think Marty was a great coach?
No, I do.
What did Marty win?
I mean, that's why I said he couldn't get over the top, but he was in the championship games.
So Brian also going to get over the top.
I mean, but John Elway kept beating Marty Schottenheimer. I mean,
and so we're gonna, with Brian's list of his resume is out there. What has he done for you to think that? Oh, okay. Remember, he got Mark Richt fired in Athens. Now you remember that, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Everywhere he's been, his offenses. Pete Carroll fired this guy. Remember, right?
Right.
Okay, but yeah, he's supposed to win in Dallas.
I'm just saying he's the head now, so he might say, hey, I'm just okay. Remember this day what is it, January 29th?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
You remember this day too, because in a year from now, we're gonna be like, damn, Jerry tried to find another coach. But again, I have a new team by that time, so again, it don't matter to me.
Yeah, but again, like I said, I like Vrabel. I like the Pete Carroll. Honestly, I like all of them. I mean, I'm not saying I like Schottenheimer. I'm just saying you just never know. But I do like to.
We know.
But
I'll admit, of all the things for Washington, I was excited about Daniels and Kingsbury and Peters as a GM and Harris as the owner. I wasn't sold on Dan Quinn when he came in. I apologize. I didn't know your game, Dan Quinn, but I didn't follow him as closely with what he did in Dallas, the coordinator, and obviously what he did with the Falcons, even as a head coach. Even though, I know he got him. He's there at the precipice of a Super Bowl. So honestly, I wasn't all in on Dan Quinn when they hired him. So I will say I stand corrected on that. So,
but Doc, that's why, see, the organization, the top ownership, like they say, Daniel Snyder say his close friends are like, he is sick.
Yeah.
1 year removed, and
this is what happens.
But because ownership matters.
Yeah, it does.
Truly matters. And Dan Quinn, listen, we can admit it. It's not a good structure in Atlanta. It's not. It's not. It's no shot at him. But I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Arthur Blank, clearly, I mean, he's hiring coaches every 4 years.
Do you know what? I don't think Dimitrov, that combo with Dimitrov, who was the 49ers coach? Shanahan and Dan Quinn. I don't think they get enough credit for what they were doing in Atlanta. Like I think I know Shanahan got the job. I get that. He went to go somewhere elsewhere. He got a job in 49ers. I get that. But what Dan Quinn, to your point, Mace, what Dan Quinn did with Atlanta, how he turned that franchise around. Yes, Matt Ryan has a lot to do with that, but and maybe you say Mike Smith. But I think with Dan came in and it had structure there,
He was starting to create it, but I mean,
and
we looking at it. I mean, Dimitrov wasn't really a good GM.
You don't think? I thought Dimitrov.
I mean, he out of here. Everything that he built is gone. And again, this is what I'm talking about structure. You look at a Howie Roseman in Philadelphia. Look at Britt Veach out there in Kansas City. These guys just understand the roster. They just know how to plug it right. Dimitrov got fired. Now they want Terry Fontenot fired. I mean, he the cycle.
But that's like you said, it's the ownership.
Ownership is the structure of it.
Right. So now I get it. And shout out.
And that's why Jerry ain't gonna never win, because he at the top of it. He the problem, but he don't see that.
And look, a lot of decent defensive coordinators, man. You see Robert Saleh, he went to 49ers. Steve Wilkes just got hired by the Jets. Eberflus is in Dallas. Like it was a lot of great defensive coordinators around, So y'all don't like Eberflus as a defensive coordinator?
No. I'm unbothered.
Hold on. So the Bears defense with him was in the top 10 every year he was there. The Colts defense was in the top 10.
Have you seen what's in Dallas?
He can change it around. Well, and he pairing with Jerry too, so yeah.
Have you seen what's in Dallas?
You're right.
I rest my case. The defense.
I don't know. He's a good defensive coordinator. He's just not a good head coach, but he's a good defense. That's why he got the job. But
we'll see.
And you say you don't like Jeff Obridge in Atlanta, huh?
Retread. Raheem boy.
Yeah.
Terrible, probably, but come on.
I mean,
even though Packers in the top 5 because they the home team.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the structure. I mean, they had to be on the table. I'm probably not gonna pick them.
Do you guys think Detroit will fall off, losing both Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn next season?
I think it hurt. I do love that they promoted Shepard. He a local kid, played at Stevenson High School, went to Kelvin Shepard, went to LSU. Just a great kid. I got to know him because my trainer coached him. He worked out with him every summer. A guy that's just super knowledgeable about football, just like loves the game of football. And I'm pretty sure he learned a lot under Aaron Glenn. Now, offensively, I don't know what they do because I think Jared Goff and Ben Johnson, I think they had a true connection. And I think Ben Johnson, because he kind of crafted that offense, I mean, they got to hire a coordinator who's going to be just as innovative.
Well, they saying they're moving Fralick, the offensive line coach, the offensive coordinator, to OC. They lost Randall L. That was a big. So I don't know. I don't think they're good.
Williams gonna probably be crazy now because Randall L. kind of kept him in line.
Right.
Now he gonna probably be trying to get arrested every week now without Randall L. Jesus. Structure.
Well, we're gonna see, man. We'll see. But Doc, man, we definitely appreciate you for coming on doing the segment. It was always fun.
Doc, I think I'm gonna put y'all back in my top 5, Doc. I think you guys.
You said no NFC teams, but the home team.
This is my recruiting process. I'm gonna pick the best available team for me. This is my life we're talking about right here. It's my fandom.
Yeah, we got some good Dallas transfers last year. We might get a couple more this year too. So
I saw one of my partners who've been on this train with me a long time. He wore Jaden Daniels jersey to work. I couldn't be mad. So
we'll see. But all right, Doc, we appreciate it, man.
It's tough in these streets.
You guys, are you going to be at the Super Bowl next week?
We're going to be there next week. So,
all right, keep me posted.
We're going to try to figure a way to plug you in because we got to do a show. I got to do a show. So, but all right, Doc, be safe, fellas. Man. Have a great week.
All right, take care.
All right, man. So before we end the show,
Commanders top 5 now. They in
Commanders top 5. Yeah. If you're doing NFC, and I can understand Commanders being top 5. I can see that.
I definitely can't pull for the Eagles. And definitely can't pull for the Giants.
Yeah.
Definitely can't pull for the Giants. Yeah, they've won Super Bowls since the Troy Aikman led us to find a Super Bowl in 95 in Arizona.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. So let me ask you, and y'all out there watching, man, I want y'all to tell me who y'all think. So, we always ask a question at the night, end of the show. This question: if social media was around in 1990s or in the 90s, who would be a must follow for you? If social media was back in the 90s, up in the 90s, who would be a must follow from each sport? Who would be a must follow?
Man, so of course I got to start football. Mm-hmm. It had to be Deion.
Right.
Man, it would have to be Deion Sanders was built for social media. Mm-hmm. Social media, the camera loved Deion in the 80s and the 90s. Deion would have been a must follow. Oh, by the way, he was really outside in these streets making albums. Him and Hammer, the Too Legit to Quit thing.
Yeah.
Deion would have been so fire as a follower.
Of course. I'm gonna tell you who else, because they're emotional. So you already know Andre Rison. I would follow him. Rison, if he get mad, he gonna say something.
Volatile, yeah. Dre's life was built for social media. He was at the club. Every night. Well, it was 112. You always saw Andre Rison outside in Atlanta.
Always.
Dre, matter of fact, we were at Atlanta Live that night. He shot the parking lot up. We were there, and What a time. What a time. Yeah.
That's
Shout
there.
out to Dre Rising. Shout out to Dre Rising.
Who in basketball?
Of course, obvious, Jordan, but a guy who I think was definitely interesting, and I kind of put up a story about him the other day, J.R. Ryder, man.
Ooh,
J.R.
nice.
Ryder, because J.R. Ryder was just one of them dudes that he just lived like he flew out to see his pants. Like it was for him, it was whatever. And he was a baller. He was a certified baller, but J.R. Ryder was just one of them dudes that was always interested and intriguing because he go mix it up in the streets. He had a style that he was gonna never be the poster boy of the NBA because he didn't do that. But everybody respected JR's game. He gave dudes buckets every night. He didn't care who it was, Jordan, whoever. J.R. Ryder gonna give you buckets. East Bay Funk.
Nah, you're right.
J.R. Ryder for me.
I got two. That was my guy too. I got two. Tim Hardaway would have been a must follow.
You tell
because Tim was always talking mess.
Yeah,
he was a cool one. Remember inside stuff. What's up? In the beginning of inside stuff, he was always, he always spoke his mind. That's why he got in trouble. Him and you know what? I was gonna say this one guy. So I was gonna say Barkley, but I'm not gonna say Barkley. I don't think.
Now you know who would have been real intriguing too, kind of along the lines of Barkley, Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, you would have followed him just see how crazy.
Right,
gonna be crazy.
Because imagine if we had been able to see the 48 hours that he got to Vegas,
right?
Or just any of the crazy stuff that Dennis Rodman did. Once he started cutting his hair, San Antonio Dennis Rodman was a wild boy. They had to get him. They like, get this dude out.
Yeah, you're right.
And he had became such a. Think about it. Now he would date Madonna. Like, imagine him and Madonna on Instagram and Twitter. Like, ain't no telling what they would have gave us. It would have been X-rated. Like, they would have had to block. He would need OnlyFans. Dennis Rodman would need OnlyFans.
Yeah, because he would have been. Yeah, he would have had to, dog. Because you already know it's gonna be some crazy stuff. Okay, here go one, John Sally. Because John Sally he was off the chain. Yeah. He was gonna say what he wanted to say. Yeah. He was the wild one, funny one. Right now, I love to watch him on social media now, talk or whatever.
And he had that Hollywood mystique aura to him because he was always in the mix. So yeah. John Sally would definitely been a good one. Definitely would have been a good one.
Who else? Who you got? Who in baseball?
Dude, I'm gonna start with the king, Derek Jeter.
Ooh,
I would have loved, because we hear so many other stories now, and we still don't get all the story because Jeter was such a private guy. Mm-hmm. But just imagine, like the roster of the chicks, even if he didn't post, some of their posts would have been so epic because they would have just been talking about the, imagine pictures of that gift basket they say he used to give out, or the parties where you had to, check your phone at the downstairs. You can come into the penthouse without somebody in this time. We're gonna sneak a phone in,
right?
So we would have been able to see what really went on in Derek Jeter's life. I can't stress. I say this all the time. Derek Jeter is the one guy who I feel like, we talk about how New York, the media capital of the world, nobody knew nothing about Derek Jeter except he was a gamer on the field. His private life, Page 6 could never get him. National Choir, nobody could never get Derek Jeter, and that's a testament to how guarded he was and understood his image.
Yeah.
In New York City, and we knew he was a certified playboy. We knew.
Oh yeah, he was.
We knew it.
So I'm gonna tell you who I got two. I'm gonna put this out there. Bobby Bo. I would have loved to follow Bobby Bo on social media, but the person who I wanted to follow the most, even though I hated his guts, I hated this team, is Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson, Ricky being Ricky, Ricky being Ricky, Ricky gonna
Oh
Ricky.
no, here you go. This is the one who get Ricky. You know who get Ricky is God, I can't think of his name now. My guy, Boston Red Sox, Manny. I would have had to follow Manny.
Manny Ramirez was such. So so I always put him. Love me some Manny Ramirez, but in that same breath, Gary Sheffield.
Oh yeah.
Gary Sheffield. Gary
They be
Sheffield.
ready to fight too.
Gary was a thug. Gary, St. Pete, Florida. Gary Sheffield was a whole thug, but the bandstands, him knocking the cover off the baseball, natural third baseman, able to go to the outfield, play outfield, became a world champion, and just could flat out hit the baseball.
Yeah.
Flat out. And so if you get Gary Sheffield, you're gonna get Dwight Gooden too, because that's his uncle or however that is, or whatever that's his uncle, whichever it works. So we're gonna get
already him and Doc and then Strawberry.
Get Doc and Strawberry.
Jesus, that way. That'd be so crazy. Them jokers have been they'd have been like John Morant and getting in trouble. Hey man, y'all can't put that stuff on camera. They'd have been at the clubs every night.
Cause Doc was gonna have that iPhone out, and Doc was gonna probably hit a line. Doc was gonna have a beer in his hand or a drink, and we're not even gonna talk about the exploits of Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah,
they would have been so perfect for Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. Pedro, dog. I would have had Pedro.
Love me some Pedro. Pedro a thug too.
I was about to say Pedro a thug. I was just about to say Pedro a thug.
Pedro a thug. And he would have had so many anti-Yankee tweets. He would have been on their head.
You know who, believe it or not, would have been. I would have followed just to see what he's going to do next. Is John Rocker. You remember John Rocker, the pitcher? Because he was him and Mike Williams. Remember they call him Wild Thing?
Yeah.
Was it Mike Williams or Mike? What was his name?
Last name was Williams.
Last name Williams. Mike Williams. God, I can't think of his name. Either or, yeah, he would have been. He would have been. And then, man, I would have liked to. I would have liked to follow Andre Agassi and John McEnroe.
John McEnroe, just a John McEnroe was so crazy, man.
He was.
John McEnroe was wild, but and he lived that life too. He was he lived that life. He was a star. He was a star among stars.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So like say, so if you go in there, I gotta go with Maria Sharapova.
Oh yes, yes.
Can you imagine the footage we would have got? Like
what
off the court?
What?
Yeah,
bruh.
She was like that.
She was. Remember, everybody was like, "Oh, that's all she is. That's all she care about. She don't care about tennis."
And that's fine because put her in any magazine, selling out, flying off the shelf.
You ain't lying. Cheryl Miller.
Good old Cheryl.
Because Cheryl was kind of like
that curl. I'd have been like, could you get rid of that curl, Cheryl? Like, I can't. She never get past the curl. She knows the game. I miss her doing NBA games.
Yeah, and she talked mess too. Like she talked mess. But when I remember she was on Living Single, I'll never forget that. And the way she was acting, I'm like, all right, she funny, you know what I'm saying? And Mary Sharapova, man, you brought that back, Dom.
Dude,
you ain't lying right there.
You took me there because when we talked about tennis, I was like, she was. I can't tell you number of time I would turn on. They like she playing. I'm like, of course I know she's not gonna win, but I'm
Right,
trying to
but
push you in. I'm
yep.
trying to push you in. Like,
And
what are we doing?
what about your girl? I mean not your girl, but your boy. Can't think of his name. The car racer, number 24.
Jeff Gordon.
No, not 24. Is it 24? Not Jeff Gordon. The guy that's always hot, was always getting in fights. Oh, what is his name? Always getting in fights. Had the orange and black thing. He was.
Tony Gordon.
Is it Tony Gordon? I forgot his name. But
Tony Gordon he drove the Home Depot car. Tony Gordon.
So what ain't Tony? It's the dude that always help me out. Somebody watching that. He always got in fights and racing. He was like the bad guy. Everybody hated him, but he was always. He was always
Home Depot car.
Was it 24? What was his number?
24.
Maybe it was yellow. Maybe it was yellow, but
24 belonged to who I just said the first time.
Hold on, bro. I'm about to look this up.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon was 24. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was 8.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. It's Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart.
I said Tony Gordon.
Tony Stewart. Okay, yeah.
Tony Gordon. I meant Tony
Bruh,
Stewart. Yeah.
I would have followed him because Tony. He was a thug.
What'd you say? Orange car.
Yeah. You know, yeah.
I had all the racing jackets.
Right.
Yeah. I was a racing jacket guy.
Because he was a thug too.
He was a big time thug.
He was a big time thug.
Yeah,
knocking milk out your hand if you was drinking and celebrating.
Yeah. Dude was a wild one. Yeah, he was a wild one for sure.
Just like I said, just thinking about all that.
I hate them guys. I want to say non-sports related, but Tupac and Biggie. Would definitely love to see Tupac on Instagram. Tupac would have linked Instagram up.
What? Lit it up, dog. I'm talking. Oh, that'd have been that's must see TV right there. That would have been. I would have made sure I had all his have the bell on with him every time he say something. I'm looking and. Bro, yeah, he was definitely Tupac. Yeah, man. But yeah, it just make you wonder, man. I mean, because I still believe with Twitter, I don't care what no one say. I'm always say this. Who got Twitter popping like that was Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah, Chad.
That's when I first heard of Twitter. I didn't know what Twitter was.
Who took me to Twitter?
Because remember, he used to be in the locker room and they talked about it. He would be halftime, he'd be tweeting.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what made me get a Twitter. Because everybody was like, you ain't got a Twitter? You ain't got a Twitter? You ain't got a Twitter? I'm trying to think what took me to Twitter.
I know he took me to Twitter. He was the one that got me on Twitter. Like, okay, and KG too. KG. No, Paul Pierce more than KG.
Yo, Lord.
Because Paul Pierce, he was Pierce to say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Paul Pierce, wild boy, man.
Pierce a wild boy. You already know what he did when he got fired from ESPN, so you know he.
Yeah, that Paul Pierce, man.
That video, we get in the show with that video when it's two videos. The one when they were doing a live watch of the game. And Paul Pierce. No, not that one, right? But I'm talking about the one he was with KG, and he didn't know they was live, so he talking like, hey man, hey, see that's what talking about the girl, and remember KG like, hey, get off that, Lord, hey Lord, get off that, we live. He's like, and he just kept talking. He was like, then at the end he was like, wait, we live for real, like live, bruh. I was dying, and but then the one when I don't know if you've seen the one, I gotta send it to you. When he kept begging KG for his onion rings.
Nah, I ain't see that.
Bro, that was hilarious. And KG like, no, you ain't get mine. Just give me one onion ring, Lord, man. Get your own food. You had they going back. Bro, that was hilarious. KG stood up, popping. Why you got to stand up? Why you standing up? Hilarious, dog. But yeah, I would have loved to see those two those two on social media, man. Social media. Even Isaiah Thomas too, because Isaiah, he gonna say what he feel.
Yeah, Zeke is anti. Well, not anti, but yeah, Zeke gonna always speak his mind, and I think Zeke we would have finally got the Michael Jordan stuff up out of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we would have got the Michael Jordan stuff up out of him. It'd been like, yeah. So man, this is what really happened, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all stop asking questions, man.
He would have did it. And Shannon, I think he was 2000. I'll say Shannon Crowder. He would have been funny too.
Yeah. Shannon crazy, man. Something wrong with Shannon.
Yeah,
Shannon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna end the show, man. Next week, you will see us somewhere in New Orleans, and yeah, we're gonna be there having fun. I'm gonna just say this, and Mace, I explain why I say this. I don't care what they say. We're gonna do our thing. I don't care what they say. We're gonna.
You're like, duh.
Yeah. I don't care what they say.
Duh.
They can't stop us. They can't stop us. So, but anyway, just remember I said that. But look, y'all know, if you hear this music, you already know what it means. It means it's time to let you go. Part of it. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you all happy, upset, mad. Want to give me a stop it button? God, I appreciate it. Yes, appreciate it, Vince. Hey, and even God using this platform to take stuff off our minds, man. People don't understand. I think because they even see us on podcast form, whatever, they don't know what we go through. And this has been one hell of a week for me, but stressful week. But man, places like this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think about nothing, So, but also, I want to shout out to my guy Mace. Mace, dog, appreciate you, dog. Anything you want to say?
Hey man, I can't stress this enough. Everybody, just be a good person, man.
Yep.
Just be a good person, man. Hey, that's all I got for everybody, man. Be a good person, man. It goes a long way. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
Trust me.
Sir. Yes, sir. Antoine. Also, I got hair on my head right now, so I can't. I got the hat on. But also, I want to thank Dr. Fowler for coming in, like always, man. As fam. And thank everyone who listened to the show live, who's going to listen to it as a podcast, who was in here in the chat room. Appreciate Moses. Appreciate you, Moses, for coming on. My guy, Benson, the fantasy Jew, will always Vince. You already know what it is. Antoine coming in at the end. We had Dennis Pendleton. We had a guy, Jacob. We had Ab Stanley. TJ Bentley. Marlon.
He calling Cap on me. It's not Cap. I'm out of there. I'm out of there, big dog.
Hey, man. Also, I want to thank my lovely children, my nieces, nephews, cousins, uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, grandparents, play cousins. Hey, man. Love family. Let family know that you love them while they still can feel it, while they still alive. Hey, next week, eat, drink responsibly, eat good, watch some sports. You got a Super Bowl coming up, Super Bowl stuff coming up. Check us out, the 3 Point Conversion Facebook page, Twitter, our YouTube channel, Instagram. We're going to be everywhere. What else? Also, Unrivaled. We got college basketball. You got hockey, NBA. Till next week, man. Same show, same sports content.
Get it on.
Same sports nonsense. Of course, the same host. Until then, when you miss me, I'm out. Peace. Hold on, Mace. I gotta tell you what happened. We out. I'm gonna let the music play out.
What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.